President, what was that relationship with power? How do you see these stereotypes nowadays? Even though we now have the tendency of talking about women and having spaces for women, what can you share with us regarding the challenges that we have in order to get more equality?
Quiero agradecer en primer término por
Good afternoon. I wanted to thank the Mayor on behalf of all the presidents, the way we were welcomed in this warm country. Thank you very much to all of you for being with us this afternoon. And in this effort,
de experiencia, de
which I think that has a lot of experience in it, and humbleness and generosity. I love the way this forum started, because the concepts that we've been reiterating are concepts of solidarity when we talk about poverty. We also have the concepts of compassion, of fraternity, and even the concept of love. This was also present here. So I truly think that somehow we are aware of the beautiful intentions that are behind this convention. I congratulate the presidents that mentioned these. Regarding equality, and since tomorrow I'll have the chance to talk about gender equality, and I hope you can all come here to listen to me, I would try to talk a little bit about poverty, competitiveness, sustainability, and what's essential that worries us in the region. Because we've had a change in paradigms in development. And development is different to what it was before. It's not enough to just talk about the GDP of the country or to talk about the material richness of the nations. Every day we have more development as a mixture, as a delicate balance of factors that fill the spaces, not just material spaces, but also intellectual, social, and spiritual. There is a factor that is fundamental, and somehow I think this was anticipated by one of the questions that Olinda said to Mr. President Colon, who just left. Just as Mr. Colon said, if there is an asset that is fundamental to our countries, to our nations, is the young people, that young human resource that we have. What they tell us today is that it doesn't matter if a country is big or small. It doesn't matter if a country has a lot of natural richness or the richness that is really built is the one we have when we talk about human resources. And we've been having a golden decade in Latin America. Some people are saying that this will not be repeated because there aren't any projections like the ones we had the last decade. We also have a challenge of the growth. We still have a poverty sector, but we still have a vulnerable sector that will go backwards in some moment. But Latin America, in that procedure of growth, did something fundamental, which is to understand the value of education, understand the value of investing in its people, because any challenge that we might set, the challenges of weather or climate change and the importance of sustaining the environment, the solidarity challenges, the love challenges, all of them, without a doubt, will have as a response, the investment in education. We have invented as a social instrument to generate richness and to create understanding among human beings. So the message that I wanted to give,
Si bien es cierto,
if that when we look back, we see what has happened in Latin America. We have reasons to be optimistic. And when we look forward, we have challenges and some clouds or storm clouds. But we have a lot of potential. We have young people, and we have the great will, which is transformative from the investment in inclusion that will have to be sustained against all odds within the next years. Thank you, President